Hmm. Um. Okay. Getting flustered.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do our intro then.
All right, we're ready, right?
Yep.
Hi, my name's Erica.
And I'm Kevin.
Welcome
Welcome to
to Akio
Akio
Whip.
Whip. I think we're 15, 16, 15.
I thought it was 14, so I don't know.
No, I already know we hit my lucky number, so
Okay, then 15 then.
I think we're 15, which is pretty cool. We're getting there. Being fairly consistent, not
Fairly.
not like on the dot, but fairly consistent every 2 weeks, every fortnight. Um, I do want to say something before we even start this episode. If you watched the last one, she's like going, "Where are you going with this?"
Yep, where are you going?
But there was a little pre shenanigans going on, as Laura and Keisha would say. But I had the mullet on, and that was some shenanigans from the previous year at camp. So the first Black Needle Society camp
In person.
in person in 2022. We were sitting in the lobby of the hotel, and there was a mullet competition on like ESPN2 or ESPN3, one of the sports ball channels, and there was mullet competition, and there was people from all over creation, every state with their mullets, and there was different categories where the wind would blow it.
Yeah, they would have a fan going, and then their
And
hair would be blowing, and
they would judge on how well their locks would flail in the wind. They had
flow.
flail.
Flow.
No, flail. Ooh, not flow.
Fine. Flail.
Flail.
Okay.
I think flail. You say flow. You
Don't.
say flow, I think of those stupid commercials, the whatever her name was.
I don't know where you're going with that, but don't go about flow.
No, 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 no. I'm not talking about your aunt, but I'm talking about the TV commercials. The car insurance flow.
Oh, flow, yes.
Um, oh my gosh. Now I'm all sidetracked.
Sorry.
But then they had
The
like
mullet competition.
uh, curls, like how good your locks were in the curls. They had the waterfall where like water came over them, and they kind of did like a wet T-shirt contest, but it was about their
Hair.
mullet, not their white T-shirt. What else did they have? Oh, height. Oh, they had so many different categories on this mullet thing. So anyway, that was like the big joke of 2022 um, Black Needle Society camp.
At least in our
At least in the people
in
that
our group.
yeah, and this was kind of our, well, it's everybody's first retreat with Black Needles. So there's a lot of people that we never met before. There were some people that we met before from
Online.
online, and then
At StitchCon.
StitchCon 2022. But for the most part, there was a lot of new people we never met, and we kept telling this story, and a lot of people were laughing, and they're like, couldn't believe there's actually a competition about mullets.
And we thought it was like an old one where they're just showing old.
Yeah, we thought it was from the 80s, but
Yeah.
no.
No, this is current.
It was current.
It's current.
It was like a month prior that we're watching this video. We're like, ooh. So anyway, I did a big surprise for Keisha and Eunice. I snuck behind somebody's table. I put the mullet on and I walked up and I'm like, put my arms around them and I'm like, how you ladies doing, right? With this big mullet on. Oh my gosh, they were cracking up so hard. I've never seen Eunice's face so red in my entire life. Um, it was just a flashback to the year before. So
It was funny.
for those, sorry, long story short, or long story long, really,
Short story long.
short story long, that's where the mullet came from in the intro scene before. I meant to explain it kind of during our last Flosstube. It didn't happen because it's Flosstube. You just get in the flow and you're bloop, 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 bloop. And yeah, you forget about a lot of stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yep. Okay. So with that, since our last episode, lots of things have happened. We had an anniversary.
We did. 20 years.
20 years together.
Ooh.
What?
I was gonna grab our picture.
What picture?
That one.
Oh, grab it. Grab it really quick. I'll
Hold on.
I'll intervene while this happens. So yeah, we had our 20th anniversary. We decided that we both wanted to do a new start. We kind of wanted it to be something similar. Um, how would you explain it?
Similar but different.
Similar but different.
I don't know.
So we chose Float and Sting by Blackbird Design.
No.
No.
Not even close. Plum Street Samplers.
Plum Street Samplers.
And Heartstring Samplery.
Yeah. Two different designers, two different charts, same but different.
They are sister. I guess they're sister samplers.
I.
mean, they're not sisters, but they're the.
They go together, just
Yes.
like us. We read each other's minds. Woo. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let Erica introduce 20 years ago when I had no gray hair.
No gray hair, and I was much blonder.
Much blonder.
Get over so that way they can see you. No, the other way.
Oh, yeah, I want to hide because I look good there.
So this is what, yeah, look at his red beard. And by the way, we look good.
Yeah.
That was 20 years ago.
3 kids later. That's where all that comes from.
Anyway.
But yeah, so, okay, here's another funny. Sorry, we're going to go off tangents already. At our wedding, I didn't recognize Erica at all. So, what? You were going to say something?
Funny.
I was waiting for you to come in.
No, I'm letting you go.
So, she normally doesn't wear any makeup. She's just natural beauty to me.
See? Yes, thank you.
And she was all gussied up, for wedding day. And my best man at the time, and best friend now, or best man at the time, Tom, single guy. And I'm like, hey, there you go. I'm like, I don't know who she is, but I'm like, it was her. I didn't recognize her with the makeup and everything. I'm like, man, she's a hottie.
Okay, by the way,
I didn't really say it that way.
He had seen me, at the
altar. Photos. For photos and all that. But I mean, you know how the wedding day, it's a blur, right? So anyway, I tried to hook my best man up with my wife. Oh yeah.
By the way, it didn't work.
No, it didn't work. He knew better anyway, so. Or not knew better, but he's like, dude.
Dude, no.
No.
She's already taken.
Your bachelor caretaking set has already gone to your head, so.
Do you have the cover photo?
I do.
Do we want to show
you
the
cover
photos
okay.
together?
Are we going to do that part? All right.
I mean, you're getting it out,
I
so
was just getting ready as we were chit-chatting, so
okay.
I'm prepping. See,
Prepping.
behind the scenes.
Okay.
All my little minions down here handing me stuff, going, do this, do that.
I don't have any minions. How do you have minions?
Oh, well, I hired them.
Mm. Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so anyway, for our anniversary, we both started Sting and Float.
This is mine. I did float.
Yep.
Mine's by Plum Street Samplers.
Yep. And I did Sting by Heartstring Samplers.
Samplery.
Samplery. Yep. So, and I'm sure everybody's kind of familiar with that, but I thought, what a great anniversary start. She wanted to start it earlier in the month. I'm like, wait, let's do this for anniversary. I'm like, they go together.
I wanted to start it in May, but
Yeah.
he's like, what about if we
What
started
about?
for our
Yeah.
anniversary? And so I was like, okay.
So, all right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And there's our starts.
Yep. He got farther than me, but that's
No,
okay.
you got more. I only got 500 stitches. So.
I think that's all I got too. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. So there we go.
There's our starts.
There's the new start, the anniversary start. She lucked out in the Candyland draw and only had to do like 300 stitches. I had to do 600. Um, I'm sitting about 500 right now. I have tomorrow morning to get 100 stitches in and complete my turn. And complete 2 Monopoly turns at the same time.
Yeah, he's rolled and he got me that he had to do 300, and then I rolled and I landed on go. So then he had to roll again.
Yep, and I had to roll again.
And landed on
And
me again.
Yep. And double stitches. So it's 60, and then double it was 120.
It was one of the cheap ones. So.
Yeah. So I'll put up the scoreboard here since we're talking about Monopoly. I'm done, but here it is.
We're on round 9. So
We're on the last 40, or actually probably the last 4 rolls. She's 2,000 points above me. Yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be all her, all day long. But I'm gonna play it out to the end.
Unlike last time where we stopped in the middle.
Well, yeah, because you always go, oh, you just quit because you're a loser.
I did not say that at all.
You're going, you're a loser, baby.
Yeah, that's totally
so
how I go.
Okay. I had another new start, which you saw kind of in my intro last time, or not intro, but I'm talking about last time, which was the Modern Folk Embroidery, the Namarie Tapestry. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. And I'm still waiting for Jacob to pronounce it so I can get his little snout bite and put it in front of my mouth because I don't know how you pronounce it. But it looks something like this. And I finally started it. I got a couple hundred stitches into it. And look at all this fabric. It's flying everywhere. Where did I stitch? And oh my gosh, let's peel this off here. Was up here. Oh, let's get some light on there. So there we go. That's what I got. I think this is gonna look this color of floss is gonna look really good. I'm sure once I need some more light on this, but once you start seeing it fill in, it's gonna look really good. And this is on 40 count Murky. I forget what floss color I'm using. DMC floss color, not cover. But yeah, once I start filling this in, it's gonna look pretty good. So really happy with that. So that's it for my new starts.
I don't have any more new starts. So.
Okay, man, that's it for me. So why don't you go into some whips?
Okie dokie. My first one is the Thomas
Ooh,
Kincaid
Thomas
Sleeping
Kincaid.
Beauty. I'm just doing this on 14 count Aida, and this is where it was before, and this is where it is now. I'm adding this red lines as I go because that's no fun doing those lines, but it's needed for this project. So there you go.
Awesome.
I Yeah, that was it.
I
I was gonna say something, but I don't think it really matters, so it's all good.
works for me, but okay. I believe I showed this last time, and this is a Glendon place, which I totally
You must have shown it
I
because you
did.
started that at camp.
Yeah, I started this at no, I started before camp. But anyway, I know I talked to an exception about doing having two whips of the same designer, and this is my Glendon Place Dragon Affairs. Yeah, I do know because Lynn commented, going, "Do we need to do a Zoom call with this one too? Because we're both doing pirates and this." So, but no, we don't need to do one. I'll just kind of do this on my own. So here's where it was before.
I know, I remember to say that this time. Quite proud of myself.
You are. And here's where it is now. So I got about 250 stitches in since the last episode. So it's moving along. It's not a priority. I'm not in a big hurry to get this done. Um, but I really do like using the Rainbow Gallery threads. So it's just like a single thread on 32 count. It fills in really nice, especially this black and purple. I think I mentioned the last time. The black and purple floss is beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
When that hits the light, it's so pretty. So that's that one. You're up next.
Yep. All right.
Bloop bloop.
This is Harry Potter book covers collage by Fox and Teacup Designs. Um, this is where it was before. And here's where it is now. Um, this book that I'm doing right now, I should have done last year.
Yeah, you're trying to do a book
So
a
I'm
year,
trying to
right?
do a book a year, and so that's why I'm going over a little bit. I mean, I, hmm, we'll see if I can get this book and plus the next book done by next year. That's a tall order for me. Because I was working on it for I think like 4 hours, and I think I got 70 stitches done. Because it's a poke and stab, and it's a 25 count, and it's 1/1, and it half the stitches go under, and so then I'm actually so my 75 stitches were probably like 125 or so because I had to undo and then do them go through the different hole. So it's all good. It's fine.
Okay.
I enjoy it when I'm doing it, but I don't enjoy it when I don't want to pick it up all the time, but I enjoy it when I'm doing it.
Okay. So my next one, I'm gonna cut her off. Done. Um, is Old West Dry Goods by Little House Needleworks, aka Tumbleweeds. I think I showed this a couple weeks ago. That's what the chart looks like. And here it was before. And here where we're at now. So you can see we're getting along on this one. I'm almost done with this saloon type thing here. So, and I got the mountains up here and up here. Got the sign kind of in. So we're getting there. It'll be done. I gotta prioritize. I need to get this done by October. So um, this is going up on the priority list here pretty soon. So, but yeah, I got just over 250 stitches in since the last Flosstube. So I'm happy with that. Not gonna complain too much at all. So, what do you got next?
This one is All Aboard the Hogwarts Express.
Choo choo!
It is by Country Magic Stitch. Here's where it was before. And here's where it is now.
Well, that was pretty quick. You give me time to edit that.
Here's where it was before.
$6 million man. Okay, here it is now.
Here's where it is now. And I'm getting down, getting the train going. I started this on September 1st in 2020. And it won't be done by September 1st in 2023. I was thinking, like 2 months ago, I'm like, oh, that would be kind of cool if I could have that done but no.
Nope, not gonna happen. You could.
No. I'm driving tomorrow, and then I have the baby.
It's only August. You got September, October, November, December. You got 4 months to do.
Did you hear
September 1st? Sorry.
December 1st, January 1st, maybe, but definitely not.
You can do it if that's all you worked on.
Yeah.
But what fun is that?
It's not. I've been putting all my stuff in the wrong bags. Man, oh man.
Okay, so my next whip is another one kind of Eric and I are doing same but different. She's doing
Octopus's Garden,
and I'm doing The Long and Winding Road by Blackbird Design. This is why I was saying Blackbird earlier. And I got almost 300 stitches in the last couple weeks. Here it was before. And pretty much I worked on the road and the little pillar on the right hand side. So yeah, I got a little bit more of the road. I got that pillar in, which I still need to fill in a little bit. But yeah, this was a Monopoly challenge fill. So I think I had 250 stitches. I did 270 stitches. So this is where Monopoly is awesome, and it drives me to put in some stitches on a whip that I would normally not touch. And there you go.
I'm done.
No more whips?
No more whips.
Oh wow, I got
yeah,
some whips.
I tried to do a lot on a little.
Oh, okay.
Actually, since Frogwarts, I've been barely stitching at all, so I've been.
Well, I did a little on a lot, so.
Yeah, I need to get back in.
Okay, well, my next whip, if this thing would load on my screen, is Autumn Lane Stitchery's Baba Yaga. And apparently I motivated Bobby and I motivated Lynn to bring this one back out and start stitching on it. Those are my words, not Bobby words. And over the last Flosstube, I got over 400 stitches in, which mostly is this tree on this side. Actually, all of it's on that tree on that side. because I've got all this done, but I need to start bringing down this side. So all of it's the trees over there. And that's where I'm at with that one. Super happy. And yeah, I got this needle minder from Vicky Stitch and Button. And it says, feed me tacos and tell me I'm pretty. Because I love tacos.
And he's pretty.
And I'm pretty. Actually, you see my shirt? This is my barbecuing shirt. If fat means flavor, then tell me I'm effing delicious.
Then I'm not tell me.
Oh, then I'm effing delicious.
I want to show a thing that I am going to be doing.
Okay.
I am going to be doing the mugshot villain stitch along. It's a stitch along. It's it comes out monthly. It starts I think October.
That's by Abby Sue.
Abby Sue Designs.
Yep.
Yes. I was watching Liz from Stitch by Liz on YouTube this morning, and she was talking about it, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I'm putting it in my Stitch and Button villain bag, which I was like, what? Oh, that's perfect.
She owns 2 of those.
I do. Well, because Maleficent's awesome. And then I want to point out my watch band. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby from
Pumpkin Creek.
She
Bobby.
she was showing her Maleficent band, and I was like, oh, I want that. And then I remembered that I actually did have one, and so I went up and put mine on. And I think that was it.
Okay.
Oh. An Athena shirt. Rory's going to Yale. Which it's funny because our daughter is Rory, and so it kind of is.
And she's not going to Yale.
She's not going to Yale.
So that's kind of the joke. But you think it's funny?
I mean, she probably could.
She probably could if she,
drove by.
Had her license. If she actually had her driver's license.
Yeah, she could go.
So yeah, that's the short and sweet of it. This is kind of an ad hoc one because Erica's leaving tomorrow to go see our granddaughter. So
I'd say I'm leaving on a jet plane, but I'm driving a truck.
Leaving on a jet plane, but no, she's leaving in a Dodge Diesel, 3/4 ton up I-5 again.
Down I-5.
Down I-5. Yeah. Down I-5, not up I-5. So anyway, yeah. Actually, that truck does pretty good, 20 miles a gallon. So, anyway, phew.
That should be our tagline for this Flosstube.
What, leaving in a diesel truck again?
No. Can't. No.
Yeah.
See? Gone.
Gone. Why am I not away again? Doo-doo.
Anyway, I'm going to see the baby. She is. Our daughter and her husband are going to a wedding, and so I get to be with the baby all by myself. I'm excited.
And I'm stuck, maybe working. I don't know. My work is up in limbo. I was so ready to go and play with the grandbaby, but I'm actually supposed to be working now. It got postponed. It might be tomorrow night. I don't know until tomorrow. It could be postponed even more. The whole thing is up in the air. Erica got in a little fender bender early in the week that took out our mirror of our little commuter car.
Just the mirror.
Just the mirror. It didn't scratch the paint at all. Just took the driver's side mirror out. So I got to deal with that next week. Also,
By the way, it wasn't my fault.
and it
Just
wasn't.
just making just
It
just
was
making
no,
that
no,
clear.
no. It's kind of hard to be sitting at 0 miles an hour and all of a sudden your mirror's gone. So I
Yeah,
don't
just
think you're at fault no matter what state you're in on that one. Um, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, but we're gonna try to go Thanksgiving.
Yep, that's the thought.
Yeah,
Bring my parents along and
I haven't seen our granddaughter in a year.
since last summer, yeah.
Yeah, it's about a year. So I'm jelly. So I really want to go see her. I want to go see my daughter. So um, yeah, hopefully that will come to fruition soon. Um, and I think we're gonna get to see a stitching buddy here pretty soon next month.
Yes.
So that's gonna be awesome. I already requested for the day off on a Monday.
We're gonna go see Snoopy.
We're gonna go to Snoopy Land so that if people know, people know.
Those who
Um,
know, you
yeah,
know.
those who know know. Um, so hopefully we'll get some good photos and have a good time and have some lunch. Maybe have some. I don't know the whole.
There's a cafe at
Yeah,
the
I don't know the
museum.
whole agenda that we want to do yet. So that will be. We'll start planning that here pretty soon. So
Hmm.
um, super excited about that. Um, I think that's really about it, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Nothing else new? Any new start? Anything that you're itching to do soon?
Besides mugshots? No.
No? Yeah, I have no starts in my future. I'm looking at market and
There's a few that I want.
there's a few Halloween ones I want, but I don't need to order them right off the bat because my backlog's already
Yeah, I
pretty
think I'm
big.
pretty good and don't need to order this
There
time.
there is a new series coming out by Praiseworthy Stitches that's really caught my eye. They're smalls, kind of like the pedal pushers smalls that I was doing. So I did the Halloween one. I'm doing the summer ones now. Praiseworthy is doing a kind of a small ornament sized Halloween series called the Wii series. Um, I'm thinking about jumping on that and contacting somebody to do some the what not pre-order but the auto shipment as soon as I get those send them to me because I know Praiseworthy doesn't do PDFs, so I'm totally happy getting paper with those. I'm happy getting paper with anybody really, but um,
Yeah, we can always change them to.
yeah, I always can scan them in and get a working copy. So
Yeah.
um, so yeah, I might be reaching out to some people to see if I can get an auto shipment on the Praiseworthy Wii Halloweens and get those up and going because I do have a Praiseworthy going that nobody's seen yet. Um, it's let me just say it's on a 38-inch scream scream scroll frame. My gosh.
That was pretty. I, what's funny is I had no idea what you were trying to say.
20 years she's rubbing off on me with the random words that everybody understands. Anyway, it's a 3 foot scroll frame. It's a huge piece. It's
Tangents. That was the word I was
yeah,
going for.
yeah. It's not full coverage. It's just really a lot of stuff spread out. It goes really quick once you get the main house done. Um, but it's a big piece to work on. So eventually I'll pull that back out and you all see it. So it's been on my want to get back to list, getting toward the top. So
Well, it's a Halloween.
it is Halloween. I mean, everything I do is Halloween almost.
No, I
So
know, but I mean, it is an actual Halloween thing.
yeah,
So around you
yeah, no,
tend to pull it out around
I really
Halloween.
like to work on it around Halloween.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go around the other words. Anyway, um,
that was the word I was going for. That's what
oh, okay.
our floss tube thing should be named. Tangents.
Tangents. Okay, I'm like
20,
going
20
the
years and tangents.
the other the other words that you were talking about. I was like, no.
20 years and tangents.
Okay, not the 12-year-old. Okay. All right, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Sorry, we're like doing rambling, mumbling, doing
Mumbling.
our thing. So we'll see you in a few weeks, and we'll give you some updates and who knows what else, right?
Yeah.
All right. Until then, happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye.